One of my favorite Christmas shows every year that I just have to watch is a Charlie Brown's Christmas. One of my favorite parts of it is when Linus recites from the King James Version of all things, Luke 2:14. And he says in his sweet voice, "On earth peace, goodwill toward men." But what is it that those angels that night outside of Bethlehem, what is this peace that they speak of? What is this Christmas peace, and what does it mean for our lives? Well, I believe this peace, this wholeness, this shalom begins by being grounded in God. So often we find ourselves in our day-to-day lives grounding in things of this world, things that don't always keep us in the spirit of God. If you think about when Jesus came to be with us, he says to his disciples, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you." And so part of this beginning of this message this week, as we think of this Advent time of peace, is being open to the spirit of wholeness in our lives, being willing to say to God in our prayer time that we have these broken parts of us that need to be made whole. So prayer becomes important. I'd like to introduce to you today an opportunity to experience prayer through a practice called breath prayer. Breath prayer is an easy way to bring peace into your bodies and release all those things that fill us, that keep us from being grounded in God. Breath prayer is just simply taking a scripture or a phrase, and as you breathe in, you say those words, and as you breathe out, you say it again. Once you do it several times, I can promise you your posture, your sense of being will change. I use the scripture that comes from John when Jesus came out of the baptismal waters of the Jordan, and God said, "You are my beloved." I breathe it in as I say it, and as I breathe out, I say, "With whom I am well pleased." In order to find peace in a world that so often feels full of division and hate and chaos and difficulty, again, my recommendation to you this week is practice breath prayer. Practice inviting peace by being grounded in God into your day-to-day life. Again, remember those words from Linus. Peace, he says from the King James Version, on earth peace and goodwill to all.